Was made to feel like I had to apologize for being poor at work. I started work at a small, upscale casual restaurant a couple days ago. Today was day 2 on my own. We were in lineup before shift and they said that we shouldn't go to the bar for change anymore. That we should bring our own money to make change with. That we should have $100 in change. I told them I do not have a bank to bring. The owner, who works on the line and does lineup for servers, asked, in front of everyone, why I wouldn't be able to bring it. I told her I simply don't have that much money to bring. I'm poor. She chuckled a bit and said to bring it when I can afford to. Fuck. Haha, yeah, no. It's a job. Money flows one way. My money isn't involved in this transaction. We just need to stop with the entire bar and restaurant thing until we can come up with a way to do it that isn't predatory. The things I hear from these jobs makes my blood boil. That's ridiculous. Why would you use your money? They can give you 100 to carry around in change. If they want you to carry around a 100 in change, I have no words. It's a business, with a till, to make change. These people are on something. They can never force you to do it. Just continually say the same as you did today. Worst they can do is fire you. And then you get to collect unemployment. Is that even legal? To make you bring your own money? The owner, who is so cheap-ass she can't be bothered to give her employees 100 and change. The owner who clearly doesn't pay you well enough to be able to have $100 laying around. That owner chuckled at you? Bring it when you can afford it. Sure boss, should I expect the raise to hit my next paycheck? It's illegal for them to have you use your money without reimbursement. Capitalism breeds poverty. Capitalism then criminalizes poverty. This is pretty standard practice in the restaurant business. Nearly every corporate chain restaurant I served at suggests the servers carry a bank of at least $20. That being said, this is your money and remains your money, and you almost always will still have that $20 bank to take into your next shift. I will say though, I never had a restaurant that told us we couldn't go to the bar or office for change. Sometimes you may not have the money to bring. Sometimes you do have the money to bring, but a customer wipes you out of small bills early in your shift. Also, side note, one of my former coworkers once told me anytime a job requires you to bring something, that means they're required to provide it. HR had to come in and change the training verbiage used at one of my restaurants to make it say things like, items like pens and wine openers are suggested for servers to carry as it makes their job easier. Once they drop the word required, they're required to provide it. Source: been in the restaurant business for 20 years. That owner probably said that because she probably doesn't want to pay the fee to get change from the bank, so puts the burden of getting change on her employees. Which is an utter dick move. Pretty standard restaurant policy, just saying. God no. WTF. No. What? Jesus. You do not bring your own money to make change at work. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. The $100 is a lot, but not an uncommon practice in general. Most restaurants I worked at wanted you to have $20 in small bills. That's not the standard. You should have a bank of change that you work from that is provided by the restaurant. If these people expect you to have your own bank, it's because they want to rip you off. By making you have your own bank, they are making you responsible for whatever shorting there is. It's a scam. I used to be stupidly poor. Fuck them for making you feel worse about it. I remember one time I was so hungry and I just kept waking around this corner store looking at all the food. I was so hungry but I couldn't buy a single thing. Not even a bag of chips. The clerk eventually asked me to leave and I totally don't blame him. I went outside and in frustration I sat down and threw my hat against the pavement. Someone walked by and dropped a few dollars in without saying a thing. I almost cried because I didn't ask for it. I didn't beg but I absolutely needed it. I got a big bag of Chex Mix Bold and it was like the best bag of chips in my life. I got better from there. That handful of change was exactly what I needed to help me in that moment. Your boss, owner is so far removed from reality it makes me sick. So I'll say again, fuck them. I lost my own money this way when I had to give change for a fake 100. No pens to check. Before these fancy bills we have in the US now. Do not use your own money as a bank. Ever. No. Your manager is out of line. I remember the first time I had to do a business trip and they wanted me to put it on my card to be reimbursed later. I could if I had the card limit and the cash to pay it off. But I refuse. It's a business expense and frankly I didn't trust them to pay it back. I pretended I didn't have the liquidity to do it and forced their hand. They need to handle their own business. I feel like bringing your money into the equation has potential for them to blame the employee when there are discrepancies and place the burden on your wallet.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.